Hello students, in this video we will see the program to print the last four digit or we can say any digit of a given number. So suppose we want to print the last digit of a given number. So for that purpose what we are doing, so let's consider suppose one number is there. Okay, so that number is suppose 1 2 3 4 and we want the last digit of this number, that means 4. So we are taking this number and we are performing modulo division of this number. Okay, and we are dividing this number by 10. So here we will get the 10 as the as our output. That means here we will get the last digit. Okay, so that means we want, if we want the last digit, so we are performing modulo division, and so this modulo is giving us what? It is giving the remainder. Okay, so what is our problem statement? Our problem statement is write a program to print the last four digit. So here it is not like only last four digits, so that number may vary. Okay, so how to perform that? So we will see the logic for that first. Suppose first what we are doing, we are accepting the number from the user. So first one is accept the number from the user. After that what we are performing, again we are accepting that last digit, that means how many last digit that user wants, so that number again we are accepting from the user. So here uh, how many last digit user want to print, so that we are accepting and stored into the variable. So stored in, suppose we can say x variable. So this is what my second step. And for we can say for third steps, we want that what we can say, the power, that means if here the user entered that x value as the like user want the last four digit. So suppose my number is let's consider this number, and user want the last four digit. So what user is performing, like he is performing this modulo and then 10 zeros over there, and it will print the last four digit like 3 4 5 6. That means what you can see here, suppose my number, that n number is like any digit number, and here whatever x value is there. So suppose my x value is, we can say, the 2, and here number is like 1 2 3 4 5, so it will print 45. Okay, after performing this modulo, we can say 1 2 3 4 5 modulo 100. Okay, so it will print the 45. Now suppose next number is my, suppose 100 6 3 4 5, and at the last how many digits suppose user want? Suppose user want four digit. So what is our output? Our output is 6345, right? That means how we are performing, whatever our number is, mod divided by, on one we are giving the four zeros, right? So that we are performing. That means here you can see that 10 raised to 2. So this 2 is what? This 2 is our whatever the user is entering x digit. Okay, here user want the last four digits, so 10 raised to 4. Suppose user want again three digits, so what we are performing, like 10 raised to 3 we are using, and that we are using this number for modulo division. That means this 6345 mod 10 raised to 3. So likewise we are performing, and we are getting the output as the 345. Okay, so here this number we are giving from the user, like suppose we can say the 10 raised to x. So this x number is user input. That means you can accept this input from the user. Okay, and again that x n value also you can accept from the user. So now what I want to print the last four digit of a given number. So for that purpose, what we are doing, we are just actually there are we can say the many three techniques we can say for performing this program. So let's see first technique. So first technique is what, ki just accept the number from the user. Like suppose I have accepted one number 1 2 3 4 5, and directly perform the modulo division, and I want the four last four digit, right? So just perform modulo with this 40, so we will get the four digit like 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this in a single sentence, a single expression, we are performing the last four digit. Okay, so now next one is, or we can say the next technique is, so the in next technique what we are performing, same, we are accepting the number from the user. So suppose user has entered any number, like we can say the same number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So suppose this number is user entered. After that, as a x, or we can say for how many last digit that user wants, so that value we are accepting in the x variable. Okay, and what we are doing, we are using the while loop for checking what, or for we can say for calculating that power of the 10 raised to something. Okay, so for that we are using while loop. So while that x is greater than 0, so here I am calculating the 10, the power value we can say. So here I am calculating power is equal to power into 10. That means I want na ki 10 raised to x, so this we want to perform. So suppose here x value is equal to 4, so we want that 10 raised to 4, so that calculation we are performing here, power equal to power into 10. And again we are performing like x minus minus, and at the end we are printing ki printf last digit of a number is equal to, suppose percentage d, and whatever our number is, suppose our number is in this variable num, then mod divided by, we are using here this power, and what power content, power content this number x. Suppose x is 4, so 10 raised to 4 is there into this power variable, and it will perform the last or it will print the last four digits. So we will see execution. See, suppose my number is this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and here my x value is what? Let's say suppose 3 value is there. Okay, so here first this while loop, while condition is executed. So our x value is what? Our x value is 3. So 3 is greater than 0. Condition true. It will come inside the loop. It will calculate power is equal to, so initially we are assigning that power value is equal to 1. Okay, because you all know that we want, if we want the last digit, so we are performing only modulo 10. Okay, so that it will give the last one digit. So likewise here we are performing power is equal to power into 10. So what is our power value? 1. 1 into 10, that means power contain what? 10. Again x minus minus, so that x minus minus means 3 minus minus, so it will what? 2. Okay, so again it will come here, it will check that 2 is greater than 0, condition is true. It will come inside that loop, and it will calculate that power is equal to power into 10. So now our power value is what? 10. 10 into 10, that means what? 100. So now power contain this power contain 100 value. Okay, 100 value. Now again our x value is decremented, so now x is 2, so 2 is decremented by 1, that means now our x value is 1. Again it will go here, it will check that 1 is greater than 0, condition is true. Again it will come into that loop, it will calculate power, so power is equal to, now our power value is what? 100. So 100 into again 10, that means what? 1000. So power value is what? 1000. Now power value is 1000. Okay. And now x value again decremented by 1. So earlier it was 1. So now it is 0. Again it will go and check that 0 is greater than 0. Condition is what? False. Then it will come out of that loop. Okay. It will come out of the loop. And you can see after loop printf statement is there. So last a digit and our number is suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 number is there, mod divided by our power content what? 1000 is there, and now it will print last three digit of that number like 6 7 8. So this output we will get here. Okay, now you can see here we have declared our integer suppose as an integer. So for accepting the long number as the number, you can write here ki long integer. Okay, instead of only integer, you can perform the long integer. Okay, so this is what logic, that means whatever number is there, suppose this number you want the last one digit, you can divide it by 10, so you will get 6. You want the last two digit, you can divide it by 100, so you will get the last two digit. Again you can divide it by 1000, you will get the last three digits. So likewise we are performing, and here what is our logic? Our logic is, you can see 10 raised to 1, again here 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 3. So this number may vary, it is not like, and here in our program we want to accept this number from the user like 1 2 3, and suppose user has entered this number as a 4. So what we are doing, we are dividing using this number for modulo division purpose. That means likewise number mod division, modulo division, and this 10 raised to something, and that is our, we can say, the final output. Okay, so we will see now how to perform the program. So I am using online GDB here. So here what first I will tell you the simple, very simple program. So just I am accepting number from the user, and I am performing here uh, and I want the last digit, right? So I'm using LT as another variable for printing last digit, and I'm just performing that LT is equal to num mod divided by, actually I want the last four digit. Okay, so for that purpose, first I'm accepting the input from the user. Here I am using the scanf function for accepting input from the user, and that input is stored into the num variable. Now I want to perform that operation. Okay, so LT is equal to my number mod divided by. So here actually I want to write a program for printing the last four digit. Okay, printing last how many digit? Last four digit. So for that purpose we are writing the 40 over here. Okay, because we want last four digit, and after that we are printing last four digits of a given of a number, we can write of a number is equal to percentage d, then semicolon, and our number is there in the LT. Okay, so you can see now here actually we will see first output. So what is our output? You can see enter the number. So my number is suppose this one. Okay, and the last four digit of a number is 4567. Okay, now you can see again, let me run the program, and my input is like this. Suppose you can see the big number, and after that you can see the last four digit is what? Minus 2976. That means it giving me the wrong output, right? So what we can do for this purpose here, let me change the some code. So here declared that long integer, okay, long integer as my variable value. And for accepting that long integer we are typing ld, so that ld is what, accepting long integer. And same I am using here ld for printing that as well, ld. Okay, now one thing we can do here, yeah, that's all. No need to make any modification again. Now you can see the last four digits are correct. Okay, so you can do the program. This is very simple program. So this is what one technique we can say. Now the second one I want the same program but with the help of different technique. So for different technique, what we can do, we are accepting the or we are writing this program for accept accept the account number from the user, okay, and print the last four digits of that number, okay, of that account number. So for that purpose we are writing the code. Now here let me take the input variable, so that is the my account number. Okay, after that again here what I want again one that last digit number, okay, so that I am accepting with the help of that lt. And here again one variable I want for calculation purpose, so I am using that power function. Okay, now I'm taking the input from the user, so enter the account number, enter account number, then scanf, we are scanning or we are accepting that number from the user, right? So here I have used that ld for accepting the long integer variable. Now second one I want to accept that how many digit that user want. Okay, how many digits the user want. And here actually here I have written the last four digits, so here we can write any digit, so that any is nothing but that is accepted from the user. Okay, so enter how many digit the user want. And here we are accepting that value like percentage d, and which is there in the lt variable, so that we are storing that value into the lt variable. Now what I want to check the condition. So while if lt is greater than 0, okay, if condition is true, we are performing or we are you calculating that power value now, which that we want to use for modulo division. So power into 10. Okay, and here we are performing LT minus minus. So here our loop is completed, and now we are printing the last digit digits of a account number is equal to percentage LD, and our number is account in account variable we are performing modulo, and here we are using that power. Okay, so now we have declared that power and we have returned that value. So here you can see the last digit of account number is ld, and then account mod divided by power. So let's run that. Okay, one error is there for printf function, printf here. And you can see enter the number, so suppose my number is this one, and here you can see it will prompt me you can enter the how many digit you want. Suppose I want the three digit. Okay, so you can see the last three digit is 678. correct output. Okay, now again let me run for the second time, and suppose my number is this one, and I want the four digit. So you can see the four digit is 6789. Okay, so again it's correct. So now what I want actually here, instead of that last digit of a account number, I want here that actual number. That means suppose 3 4 likewise. So the last percentage D here, let me write that percentage D, and here after LT I am assigning that LT value into one variable, so suppose X variable. Okay, so whatever we are putting like 4 whatever number, so that 4 is stored into that X variable, and that X I am using here for printing purpose. Okay, so now see the output. Enter the account number. So suppose this number is there, how many digit you want, suppose 4. So you can see the last 4 digit of a given number is 5678. Okay, and suppose again you want to accept the long number, like suppose 15 digit number. So for that again you can write here key long integer. So you can again use that long. Here we can use that LD, and now let's run. So I'm entering now 15 digit as my account number, and after that how many digit you want. Suppose I want last 5 digit. So you can see last 5 digit is 45678. So it's correct. So this is how we can perform the program for printing the last digit of a given number. So now the next technique we can, or next way we can do. So next what we can do, instead of that earlier one, simply we are using the power function. So here we are using all this. So here let me use that LT is the variable, power is equal to 1, enter account number. Account number we are accepting. We are accepting that here scanf function, that LT value. Now here what we are doing, we are performing the power function. Okay, instead of this power, we are directly using that power function. So let me correct it. So what we are using? We are using suppose another variable. So let's consider suppose z is the next variable, and let me declare here that z is equal to, I am using power function, power 10, and whatever value that user is entering, so that value is LT value, right? So here that I am using, and whatever the last four digit, so here instead of that power I am using that Z value. Okay, so these changes we are performing. And here this power function is there in the math.h, so we are including that math.h file, and now let's run. You can see the number is suppose this number, and how many digit you want. Suppose again I want the four digit, so you can see 6789. Once again we can run and check. Now suppose I want the last three digit, so you can see 923 is the last digit. Again for the third test cases we can say, and I want the last six digit. Last six digit of account number is 215678. Correct. So that's how we can perform the program for printing the last digit of a given number. Thank you.